Empowering negotiations. This is what we're going to talk about today. Strategies for effectively engaging with motivated sellers. Hey guys, I'm Phillip. I'm a full-time real estate investor with over 20 years of experience doing nothing but buy, fix, and flip, buy and hold with long-term rentals, short-term rentals, everything in between. And today's pretty exciting. Closed on 2 properties yesterday that we had bought, fixed, and rented out on Airbnb for a little while. Another one that we had a long-term tenant in with an option to buy. They never purchased the house. We got them out, fixed the place up, furnished it, and got it sold pretty quickly. So got some pretty huge profits, but it all started with dealing with and talking to those motivated sellers to get those properties to begin with. So as a real estate investor, one of the most important skills to master is our ability to effectively communicate with motivated sellers. Okay, so by understanding their motivations, understanding their concerns, then you can better guide the conversation and ultimately make a successful sale or acquisition, purchase, right? So in this newsletter, this article, this blog post, this video, I'm gonna provide you tips and strategies for leading the conversation with motivated sellers. Okay, so the first thing that we get to do is we get to identify their motivation. I often talk to people when I'm coaching them and let them know that, hey, we're looking for a seller who needs to sell, not a seller who wants to sell. Like their primary objective or the most important thing in their life right now at this moment is to sell that house, right? Maybe they're going through a divorce. Maybe they're behind on their payments. Maybe the house needs $20, $30, $40,000 in repairs or updates and it hasn't been updated in years. Maybe they lost a loved one who left the house behind to siblings who don't need the property and they need to sell it so they can, split the profits, right? So the first step is to identify those motivations. Most motivated sellers aren't going to just offer this information to you. We're either going to find out by acquiring lists of potential sellers that are going through those situations, doing outbound marketing to them and then calling us, or we're going to gauge that information when we're talking with sellers that we've actually called from the different marketing sources or from wherever they come from. Are they looking to sell quickly, right? Finding out when do they need to sell, that's going to be important. And knowing what those motivations are, that will allow you to completely tailor an offer that'll fit their need and help them fix their situation, right? We often get to ask open-ended questions. Open-ended questions are a powerful tool for leading the conversation with the motivated sellers. So by asking questions that encourage them to provide more detailed answers, you can gain a deeper understanding of their motivations and their concerns. So for example, why do you want to sell? Okay, so try asking them something like, what led you to decide that it is time to sell your property now? Right? So asking those open-ended questions, getting them to have a conversation. You can follow a script and all of these things, but you do want to sound conversational when you're talking with a motivated seller. Okay, so you also want to actively listen to what they're saying. We've all heard the saying, right? We got 2 ears, 1 mouth. We've got 2 ears so that we can listen more and talk less. And I'm often guilty of this. I catch myself because I like to record a lot of my conversations so I can re-listen to them later. And this helps me build my skills and learn, what did I say that I shouldn't have said? When was I talking too much or interrupted them before they finished a thought? And sometimes I find when I listen to these recordings, it's like, oh, wow, they were about to say something really important and I interrupted them, didn't catch it. And it would have led to a better negotiation, right? So listen actively. Active listening is so critical. It's a very critical communication, okay? And it's especially important when we're working with motivated sellers. By paying very close attention to what they're saying and acknowledging their concerns, you can build rapport and establish trust. So that's what rapport means, guys. It means establishing trust. It means that we're mirroring each other's body language, we're getting along, and we like each other. That's establishing rapport. This will make them more comfortable opening up about their motivations and their concerns. As they get more comfortable, they'll reveal more information to you, which will make it easier for you, again, to guide the conversation in the direction that you want it to go. I always like to say that, hey, if we're the ones in control, we're the ones asking the questions, right? So if they ask you a question, you want to answer their question, but then come back with an open-ended question to them and let them begin talking again, right? You be the one in control by being the one asking the questions. You also want to address those concerns that they have, right? So when you're working with a motivated seller, it's important to address their concerns head on, right? By acknowledging their concerns and providing them the reassurance, you can help build that trust and that establish that positive relationship and credibility. For example, if a motivated seller is concerned about the timeline of the sale of their house, then you can provide realistic estimates of how long the process usually takes and then what steps they're going to take, right? Help them see through what it's going to take, right? So, hey guys, when we agree on a price and we sign an agreement, the next thing that we're going to do is in a few days, we're going to have somebody come through, right? Or we're going to open title. We're going to send everything over to the title company. The title company is going to do all of their title research to make sure that, you know, there's no liens or no surprises, no gotchas. They're there to protect you guys and to protect us, to make sure that we're doing everything above board. Everybody is legally protected and we close everything at a title company, right? So that's just an example of giving, giving and closing on some of those objections that they may be thinking, right? Because a lot of people are getting these postcards and these calls and text messages and all these things from people that they have no idea. But when you give them that reassurance, hey, we close everything at a title company, so everything is done legal, ethical, and above board, so everybody's protected, right? And then give them a realistic timeline of how long it will take. We close quick. We can close on the date of your choice, right? We can close. Sometimes we close in as quick as 7 days. Sometimes we'll take our time and do it in 30 days, like what's standard, but we need to know when you need to close. What is your goal, right? Some people might want to finish the school year and not close until June or July, and we're in, March, April, or May. Well, that's okay, because guess what? I'm not moving into the property. We're buying the property as an investment that we're going to buy, fix, and sell, or buy and hold as a rental. So we can close on the date of your choice, right? Always provide relevant information. So when we're leading the conversation with motivated sellers, it's important to provide them with the relevant information that will help to address their concerns. This might include information about the market conditions, right? Local property values, other factors that are relevant to the specific situation or the specific area that they're in. And by providing this information, you can help them to build confidence in your ability to successfully purchase their property, okay? So always be transparent and honest. Transparency and honesty are key to build trust with motivated sellers, right? And this should be unspoken. That's why I'm kind of giggling, because, if we're not transparent, we're not true to our word and what we're trying to do and what we're trying to accomplish, they'll read that, they'll catch that, they'll know that, right? So when leading the conversation, it's important to be transparent, and your intentions absolutely must be honest, and any challenges that may arise during the sales process, right? So by doing so, you can help to establish a positive relationship and make the process as smooth and stress-free as possible for everybody involved. Because you know what? Everybody wants and deserves a stress-free process, right? Be honest, be authentic, be real, give them what they want, right? And sell them what they need, because it's your job to figure out what their needs are and to figure out how we can fill their needs, solve their problem, while at the same time getting a property that we know that will be make a sound investment for us, for our investors, for our partners, and for whoever else we're trying to work with, right? So my name's Phillip. Again, I'm a full-time real estate entrepreneur. Everything that I do is in real estate. For 20 years now, full-time, doing everything from buy, fix, and flip to buy and hold. And if you're looking to get started, or if you're looking to take your business to the next level, I'd love to have a conversation with you. Let's just see if we're a fit to work together. See if we can help you. See if I can help you. See if you can help me. Because together we can go a lot faster, a lot further, a lot farther. And I'm here to help, to serve, and to, just turn around and take you with me, right? Y'all can either watch me do what I do, and I try to share as much valuable content and information here. I hold no secrets, guys. I'm an open book. I'm telling you what you can do, and you can either go out there and do it on your own, or you can contact me and we can do it together. So I'm Phillip Warrick. Thank you for watching. Let's go build some wealth. God bless you guys.